Welcome back to FedBiz Exchange. I'm Michelle Brown, and today I want to talk to you guys about how my DLA students are growing their businesses consistently and daily. They're doing this within 3 to 6 months. They're growing their businesses, and those that started out being concerned about funding for their businesses, that is a conversation no longer. You need a method to winning. And you're not just winning to be winning, you're winning and adding additional benefits to your business to help your business grow very quickly, but yet in a stable format where you can teach your employees or your partners how to do this to get your business to that level. So let's talk about something that happens all of the time. Most often in business, as entrepreneurs, we spend so much time worrying about money. Where is it going to come from? How are we going to get it? How long is it going to take? Even before we get started, it's a real problem. But if you're a visionary, which you need to practice being a visionary, I don't think about money. I am a true visionary. I think about how I'm going to make it happen. Because if you think about money and you focus on not having the money, you will never get there. Fear will set in and you will not take your first step. We often do this as entrepreneurs. We worry about, is this going to work, this process? We worry about how much is it going to cost? We worry about how long is it going to take? We worry about how much will I make? I mean, is this really worth my time? Everything that is built when it comes to business is about all of these things, but those are all of the wrong things to focus on. Focus on the commitment and making a plan to get it done. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you are committed and focused, you can do this too, just like all of my clients are. Most of them had that question. Well, I really like the idea of government contracting, but I have another business or I have a job or I have something that really makes me worry about money. Just stop. Think about winning. And those same people, I reminded them, there were quite a few of them too, that worried about, will I have enough money to grow this business and focus on this business? And I showed them how to do it. They learned more and more and more. And there were so many benefits that came to fruition with the system and with the strategy and with plans. A lot of the actions that we take end up supporting our vision if we just take the actions. So, how are my winners doing this? How are my winners easily building their business credit and growing their business at the same time? What are they doing? Well, so let's go. Let's talk about what they're doing. First of all, you need to focus and just get started. So, strategy, plans, and goals. If you are a true entrepreneur, I know sometimes we just get excited about getting the thing done, whatever that thing is that we want to do. In this case, it's government contracting. And sometimes those things seem overwhelming. That is what I'm here for. So, my winners learn the system first. And the system is 3 steps. If you've been with me for a while, I teach you that not just with DLA, but with products, period, it takes 3 steps using my system, my philosophy, and I teach you what goes around those 3 steps. But when you think of it that way, it's not that difficult. Then you add in the hot list. Now that's a strategy, and that's how they win. So here's what happens. If they're focused on winning, like I teach you to be, like I encourage you to be, then you will do these steps. First, you will choose a product. Some of you do get stuck with choosing a product, but that's okay. That's another reason I created the hot list. The strategy with choosing a product is to choose a product that has multiple products within that category. So each of the products has an FSC code. There could be hundreds even thousands in some cases of products within that category, that FSC category that you've chosen. So that within itself is a strategy because you need to focus on why you're doing what you're doing. Number two, you need to locate the supplier. Well, there's a method to that as well. Some of you think you should just get a list like my hot list or any other list, go out there and just start calling. That is not how you do that, but that is not what this video is about. This video is about helping you to understand there is a strategy to doing this. So strategy number two is choosing a supplier that can get you multiple products. That's a strategy and it works. It is part of how my winners, my GovCon winners in our community, how they're winning consistently and building credit and growing their businesses. And then strategy number three is you consistently bid. You don't just find one product, one supplier. You choose a supplier that is going to have longevity with you. They're going to go on this journey with you. That's what my hot list does. It helps you to choose a product, but you got to know the process first. You learn the process in this 3-step system that I'm walking through with you, then you're on your way. So in step 3, you need to bid and you need to bid often. All of this is about consistency and keeping things moving because the consistency and the focus allows you to build that relationship with that supplier. Okay, now you have what I call 25 bids in the vault. You guys have heard me say that. And I consider that as money in the bank because that's how you're going to win. You have 25 to 30. Some of you get to the point where you have hundreds of bids out there and you are winning like crazy. Government contracting, whether it's product or services, is a numbers game. I haven't said that in a very long time, but I explain it that way. It's a numbers game. So you must be consistent. So we have strategy 1, 2, and 3 that support steps 1, 2, and 3. Now, you see this? This is a perfect example of steps 1, 2, and 3. If you were to bid on each of these, all of these are different products. There could be right here on this frame, in this frame, on this picture, maybe 20 products. Each one of these NSNs represents a different product. If they are not the same NSN, they are a different product. If I were to use one supplier for this FSC code, which is the FSC category that I referred to earlier, I could win all of these consistently, or at least the ones I would like to win. And that is what my hot list does. It matches up strategy 1 and 2 and allows you to bid to win. Okay, so some of you have seen this. This is the hot list. It's just an example of one of the hot lists, but this is why and how a lot of my winners are able to build credit and grow their businesses. And they don't even need a lot of money to start because by the time that they start winning, the supplier is actually offering them credit. And how do I know? Because it happens to me. I'm on a different scale now doing manufacturing at a different level, but it still happens to me. So you can actually build your empire without needing to have hundreds of thousands of dollars or even thousands of dollars if you use my system and you do what I teach you to do. Now, on top of that, the icing on the cake is the hot list because the hot list combines step 1 and step 2. We give you a product that matches not only one product, but we give you 25 to 30 products. And that's how they do it. You start winning the contract awards. They're coming daily. They're coming weekly. They're coming consistently because you are doing the work. You are planting the seeds. Suppliers are happy to work with you, offering you, notice what I said, offering you and giving you business credit. These are the suppliers we want to work with. We've already chosen those suppliers for you just to get you started because we know that they will treat you right. We know that they're like us. They just want to do business. Then you see your business credit starting to build. This is not your personal credit. This is business credit. That is why it is important for you to have a professional profile. And we'll talk about that in another video. You are consistently shipping products to the DLA agency, earning past performance. Do you see all of the benefits that come from you working with not just the DLA, but all government agencies? There's a method to this madness, and I keep it simple for you. I believe in processes, procedures, and systems because they work. Sales are now exploding, and you are building a business with credit at the same time. How about that? It can happen just like that. I'll see you in the next video.